Hi Scorpio, today we're doing your Scorpio Sundays reading, and this read is for December the 31st to January the 7th. Okay, so let's find out what spirit animal you're going to be working with this week. Let's take a look. What's going on for Scorpio, please? Scorpio Collective. December the 31st to January the 7th. Thank you. The kangaroo and cycle. Okay, this one, this is a weird one, Scorpio, because it gives a very specific timeline, okay? It's usually about 9 months. So it says, a 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Right, so what else gestates within 9 months? Usually a baby, okay? So there can be a message for a tiny handful of yous that you could be expecting a new addition to your family in 9 months. Now, for those of you where that's not on the cards at all, you know that that's not part of your plans, whatever, then it's something else that you're working on, okay? And it feels business orientated, okay? So if you're kicking off something to do with your business right now, then it's going to take about 9 months for you to see some kind of return from your investment, okay? That's what I meant when I was like, when I seen that, I'm like, oh man, that's a really specific timeline. Okay, commit fully to it. Right, so you have to commit fully to what you're doing right now. You have all of the strength and stamina that you need as long as you move forwards and not backwards. Yeah, so anything that's in your metaphorical rear view mirror, yeah, just leave it there, okay? This is not going to be about the past at all. Everything is to do with your future and working towards your future. 9 months, that's quite a while, so definitely practicing patience is going to be a big thing. Interesting. Okay, what crystal is going to benefit our Scorpio? Thank you. It was nice and quick. Kyanite. Okay, so some of you might benefit from a piece of kyanite at this point in time, and it says, what is it? Blue kyanite forms in long striated columns. Its heady vibe makes it a mindful choice for the 20 minutes in the morning and the 20 minutes in the afternoon meditation set. Okay, so Spirit's recommending for some of you to take 20 minutes to yourself when you wake up in the morning, and then maybe 20 minutes in the afternoon. I know it's a big ask. It's a huge ask for some of you because a lot of you are constantly on the move, constantly on your feet. It's like, where the fuck am I going to find 20? Well, it's going to be 40 minutes of a day. It's like, where the hell am I going to find that kind of time? So whatever, I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be 20 minutes, just as long as you're finding some time during the day to spend in your own energy, okay, in quiet contemplation, quiet meditation. Okay, so who needs it? The perpetually restless. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was getting at when I'm like, look, I'm feeling that the majority of you are constantly on the go. You're constantly on your feet. So in order to help you to wind down a bit, maybe meditating with a piece of kyanite could be beneficial for some of you, okay? Where to put it: on the bedside table, your altar, or whatever it is that you're looking to go deep. And when to use it: when you find yourself being drowned out by that mental noise. Even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded that thoughts are thoughts, reality is reality. You can deal with it. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua, or you can get down with kyanite and align to the moment with your calm and cool being intact. Okay, and it's to deepen your perspective. Interesting. Deepen your perspective. Kyanite. Right. Okay, so we are gonna, in fact, before we start pulling cards, I want to try and do some witches runes for you, okay? Right, so your first rune out, ooh, the scythe. Yes. Yeah. I say ooh like I'm surprised, but honestly, We're reading for a Scorpio collective, and you're getting the scythe that's coming out. It's not really a surprise. It's literally your rune, okay? Very 8th house energy. Ending something and beginning of something new, right? It's sudden changes and endings. It's cutting something out or cutting someone out. It's you basically making that final decision, or indeed completing a task, or walking away from something or someone that's no longer in alignment with you. It can indicate some kind of danger. But I do feel with this one, Scorpio, to quote Walter White, you are the danger. Somebody needs to be cautious of you at this point in time, right? Now, before you take offense or anything, what I mean by that is somebody is sailing very close to the wind with you at this point in time, and they are running the very real risk and the very real danger of you turning around to them and saying, look, I've warned you. You've not taken that warning on board. How many times do I have to sit here and give you this warning? I've told you before, that behaviour, not acceptable. I am not going to put up with that. You continually do it. You continually ignore me. So now I'm going to have to take real action on this. And that real action is going to involve saying bye-bye. Goodbye. So someone needs to be careful of you at this point in time, Scorpio, because honestly, when you cut people off, usually that's it. It's done. It's a done deal. And there are no give-backsies from that. Not from a Scorpio. When a Scorpio's had enough, I mean, look, it even looks like a sting in the tail. Yeah. When a Scorpio's been driven to that point, their cut-off game is strong. Super, super strong. So if you're cross-watching for your Scorpio, and you know full well that you've been testing the waters and pushing your Scorpio and seeing how far you can push, this is some friendly advice for you. Stop fucking pushing your Scorpio. Okay? Because they will cut you off, and then it's just going to be done. This one means women. Okay, so it's feminine energy. It indicates that somebody, now you could be a man or a woman or gender fluid, right? It's fine. It's about the feminine principle. It's more to do with the traditional female abilities. So like intuition, okay? All of these spiritual gifts and abilities that are normally associated with feminine energy, okay? Psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, being a healer, being very nurturing and caring as well, okay? So Scorpio, with this one, I feel that you're going to be tapping into more of your creative side. And there is, oh, excuse me, little hiccup there. There is a message of feminine beauty. So you could be beautifying a home, for example, okay? But ultimately, it's tapping into your spiritual gifts, your spiritual abilities, and doing something creative. Oh, interesting. So you've got the waves here, which indicates a lot of movement. Okay, I'll just hold it up. Is that in focus? Yeah. All right. So this is all about a lot of movement, okay? And it indicates that you have got a very, very deep connection to the spiritual world, all right? Things are out of your control, right? When the waves hit. But try not to panic, because it's all about going... moving with the tide rather than trying to fight against the tide, okay? This can indicate some kind of insecurity as well, either on your part or someone else that you're dealing with's part, someone feeling insecure about you, or perhaps maybe you're feeling a little bit insecure about what the future may or may not hold, okay? It's time for you to get back in the flow with your own life. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, then definitely practice that that release of control, okay? Whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, it usually is because you're feeling like things around you are outside of your control, and you're going to feel overwhelmed by that, you know? So definitely surrender control whenever you see the waves, Okay, if you relax, I don't know if any of you have been in a swimming pool or such like recently. If you completely relax from head to toe, you're going to float. All right. If you feel overwhelmed and panic and start to try and flap around, you're more likely to sink. Okay. So float to the top. Okay, interesting messages there for your witches runes. Right, let's just put that to the side, and we're going to leave them there for you. And now we'll start pulling your cards. And I think I've not done it this way in a long time, so I don't know how this is going to pan out. But what I used to do right back at the start of me reading on YouTube, I'd pull 9 oracles, 3 from 3 decks, and then I clarify over the top with the tarot. And I'm going to try and do that for your reading today, okay, and see if we can get really in-depth messages. Oh, nice. Black Cat, good luck. First card out, clarity. Beautiful energy, Scorpio. Yeah, again, strong messages about your intuition and your spiritual gifts that's coming through with this clarity and the transformation. Even the Black Cat energy is really magical, very beautiful, very protective also. Okay, clarity with the crystal ball and transformation. Transformation being, again, one of your cards, 8th house energy, yeah? And you can see it's so, I mean, I love this deck. It's just so beautiful, very colourful, very vibrant also. Yeah, so, I mean, tapping into these spiritual gifts and being able to see certain elements of what's going to work for you and what you're probably going to be better off leaving behind. And again, not just good luck, but this cat is also wearing a crown. Okay. The crown, sovereignty. The cat, independence. The black colour of the cat, strong protection. You've even got a ladybird there. Or a ladybug, depending on what side of the pond you're watching this from. Your ladybird's very lucky. Really lucky. And then your blue flowers for communication. You've also got acorns up in that tree. Yeah, it's definitely acorns in that tree. Whenever I see acorns, it brings to me as a reader the message of, number 1, saving. So you could be working on saving up for a rainy day, saving up for your future. But also, from tiny acorns, giant oak trees can grow. Yeah, and you wouldn't think it to look at a tiny wee acorn. How this massive 300-foot tree could have come from that tiny wee acorn. It seems impossible, almost. So if you're trying to achieve something at this point in time that your head is telling you that's impossible, and your intuition is saying, nah, that's not impossible, it's perfectly doable. Again, you're getting these messages of, look, something that you're trying to do right now, it really does have the potential to grow and grow and grow and grow into something very large, very substantial. And then you've got strength energy at the bottom of that deck. Okay. It's having that strength and the courage. It's basically the same as the strength card in tarot, that one. Excuse me, Scorpio, I just had to pause there for a minute. Yeah, I'm still having throat issues coming into 6 weeks. Fantastic stuff. Right. I was saying about the strength card, wasn't I? So this is all about how you've got very good resolve and you are overcoming any struggles, any adversities, any problems, any issues, okay, because of your good resolve and your determination, basically. Your refusal, should we say, to surrender. Why am I hearing surrender? Your refusal to surrender. your refusal to buckle under pressure also. Okay. Right, let's keep pulling more cards and we'll see what else comes out for you. I'm not going to have room. There we go. This one. What else for Scorpio, please? What else does Scorpio need to know? For the week of December 31st to January the 7th. What else does Scorpio need to know? Angel of Strength. Yeah, strength again. A lot of strength energy. A lot. The door to value. Yeah. Coming into your abundance. This is where it's transforming. You could be transforming, going from rags to riches. Contract, patience, interesting. So that's like justice and temperance. It's also coming out as well. And then the daughter spirit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some of you are definitely massively spiritually gifted. Hugely spiritually gifted. With that daughter spirit, that's all about spiritual awakenings, contact, communication with the spiritual realm. It's new beginnings, basically. So, and you can see as well that that's a golden doorway. So you're walking through that metaphorical golden doorway. Some of you might have had an issue with, I want to say with money. It's like money has been a major block. It's a word coming through with this one. It's desperation. So you were desperate for something to change when it came down to your finances, and there was some kind of financial block that was going on, quite possibly passed down through the generations here. Maybe in your family of origin, maybe they weren't very good with money. Maybe they had an issue with squandering, something like that. They just didn't have a healthy rapport with money. And that's led on to some kind of financial blocks for you. But we're seeing all of that change up. We're seeing it all change up. I'm also getting the message here about how there's some kind of soul contract here that you're currently working through. That may or may not be with another person. But you've got a soul contract here with spirit. And again, tapping into your inner strength and your personal power. Reclaiming your power, reclaiming your energy also from other people, mostly. You've got a new beginning here with your finances and your career also. You could be signing a contract, a business contract, or a contract that has better terms and conditions on it. They're saying that you deserve this. I'm seeing 666. You could be seeing a lot of 666 at this point in time. That's evidence that something is advancing to the next level. And I feel that your spiritual gifts, your spiritual abilities are also advancing up to the next level as well. With this presence of double strength, it indicates to me that something about this particular journey that you've been on has not been easy at all. You've had things made very, very difficult for you, either internally or externally. Okay, maybe a bit of both with strength coming out twice. There could have been a lot of trouble coming in from outside of you, a lot of pushback from outside of you, and then met with that internal pushback also. So you've had to be doubly strong. You've had to double down. I'm hearing double down. You've had to double down with something to do with your spiritual journey. Some of you might have a career also that could be within or working with your spiritual gifts. Could be, but you don't have to be. Okay. What else for Scorpio, please? I'm going to pull tarot cards on the top of these as well. So we're just taking it layer by layer at the moment. until we build up a nice, big, coherent picture of everything. Harmony, yeah. Another 6. Another 6. And I did say, didn't I, that some of you are seeing a lot of 666 at this point in time. You definitely want to go Google angel number 666. Okay? Because there's going to be additional information there for you. Thank you. Patience and planning. Oh, thank you. Wisdom and authority. Okay, so that's the Hierophant and the Emperor. Wisdom and authority. Yeah, it's like some of yous, again, we've already mentioned about being spiritually gifted, but you're spiritual teachers as well for some of you, with that being the Hierophant energy. Okay, you're sharing your wisdom, you're passing your wisdom on to others. Authority. And also 3 of these are major arcanas as well. So there's a huge change that's going on. Very positive change. You've got a connection here that's growing. And it's becoming very harmonious. Could be a connection with another individual outside of you, or it could be your connection that you have with yourself, your higher self, or with spirit, or with the universe. Again, just take it as it resonates, okay? Because not everybody is dealing with someone else. All right, some of you are just really, really dedicated to your own internal journey, okay, without someone else's influence. So that's why I'm saying, look, you have to take it as it resonates, because only some of you are dealing with other people at this point in time. We're gonna have to start pulling the tarot out on this one. You got temptation at the bottom of the deck. It's devil energy. Temptation and passion ignited. Ace of Wands. Oof. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of root chakra energy coming through. A lot of sexual energy as well with the devil and the Ace of Wands. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of sexual energy. Some of you could be... how am I going to say this in a way that's not going to get me demonetized or flagged? Okay, you are clearly the object of someone's desires, the object of someone's fantasies, whether you know it or not. Okay, temptation, passion ignited, but it's under there, the crown chakra. Some of you could have abstained from being physically intimate, should we say, with other people. Which was the very wise decision for you to take, because you know you've really got to know someone, haven't you, before you get physically intimate with them. But again, like for some Scorpios, there is going to be a lot of physical intimacy here, so definitely be picky and choosy about who you share your energy with, should we say. Because obviously you take on other people's energy, okay, so you don't want to be getting with anybody who is, should we just say, undeserving of you, okay. Your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness, your connection between wisdom and spiritual insight and total well-being pertains to I know. It's given me like deep spiritual insights that you have about another person. Especially when it comes down to how they feel towards you as well. Let's start pulling tarot on this. Let's have a look. What's going on for Scorpio, please? Can you clarify this clarity card, please, for Scorpio? Clarify the clarity. What is this about the clarity for Scorpio, please? Thank you. It's quite a lot. Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords, Death, and the 9 of Wands. You're not messing around here, Scorpio. You're not. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, Death, and the Nine of Wands. You're cutting off a liar. You're cutting off a manipulator. You're receiving some kind of new insights, new clarity surrounding a person who lied to you or lied about you. You're putting up their boundaries nice and strong. You definitely see with that scythe, the scythe rune. That's that. That's that right there. It's like, yeah, you're not messing around. You're not going to suffer fools. It's like, how many warnings does one person need? You're taking charge of the situation. You're not going to put up with anyone bad-mouthing you. You're not going to put up with anyone lying to you or about you. It's like you're not here for that energy, and you've made it crystal clear. Your boundaries are immovable, which is great. Okay. That's the way they should be. Okay. Clarify transformation. Scorpio, please. Clarify transformation for Scorpio. Thank you. The Seven of Cups. So what's changing up here, Scorpio, is that you're no longer going to be confused. Alright. I'm hearing gaslighting. So you can see through someone's gaslighting attempts. This can also be about having a lot of choices or a lot of options. And they're all good. From what I can see, they're all good. I mean, there's nothing nasty in any one of their cups. And you've got a black kitten, a castle, a dragon, a rainbow, flowers, a butterfly, and a mermaid. There's nothing inherently negative about any one of their options that's within their cups. So you've got a lot of really good options or opportunities that's coming up here, Scorpio. You might feel a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted. Wondering how you're going to achieve everything. So they're saying take this one step at a time and narrow it down. You're needing to narrow something down. Refinement. Also, you're needing to refine something. It could be refining your spiritual gifts and abilities. And clarify Angel of Strength for Scorpio, please. Thank you. The Ace of Coins. Yeah. This is why you've got... Do you remember that wee acorn seed? That's your wee acorn seed. Okay. A gift from the universe. A brand new opportunity. A new financial beginning as well for some of you. You've got this seed, this new beginning coming through. Again, because of your own sheer hard work and determination, right? You've not been passive or submissive. You've been speaking your truth and taking action. And that does feel like the universe is rewarding you. Okay? So if you have been struggling financially, you're going to be taken care of in that regard. Okay? I didn't even get to ask. It's okay though, because I was looking at that daughter value card and you got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, yeah. Cups can be a very spiritual energy. Yes, it is about love and emotions, but a lot of people forget that it's also about spirituality. At some point, you might have been tempted to veer off the... I'm hearing righteous path. I don't like that word righteous because it can pull up a whole load of different meanings. But I'm just going to have to go with it for now, okay? Because that's the word that's coming through. You might have been tempted, they're saying, to veer off the righteous path. To do things a little less than honest. In order to attain success. Right. Say, for example, you've been struggling within your career and you've had to sit back and watch everyone else succeed when they were doing things the dirty way, the wrong way. Or, do you know what I mean? They were cutting corners, this, that and the next. Right. for example. I'm on YouTube, so a classic example that I could use is people buying views to bolster their own channels with, right? And then you're sitting there struggling to get views on your own stuff, but you know the views that you're getting through are honest and genuine, right? That's a classic example of that. So say if you yourself are on YouTube, you might have been tempted to follow suit with the rest. Do you know what I mean? But you didn't fall in with that temptation. That's what they mean by there might have been a temptation to veer off the quote-unquote righteous path, but you didn't fall in with that temptation. You maintained, you doubled down, double strength, you doubled down, you maintained your current course, you refined something, you improved on something, but you still kept your heart pure. You still kept your intent, Queen of Cups, you still kept your intent pure. And that's why you're seeing this return with this energy. Okay. Clarify the, what was that one called? Contract. I nearly called it Libra. Because obviously it's Justice card, isn't it? You can clarify contract. Thank you. Ace of Cups in the reverse position. Ace of Cups in the reverse position is the ending of a connection, ending of a relationship. If you're dealing with someone on a romantic level, then it could well be the end of that particular soul contract. Or this could be saying you're pouring out from this metaphorical cup so that you can start anew, start afresh. So maybe there's a small handful of Scorpios who have been pouring their love and affections into other people who were undeserving of your love, okay? So your soul contract with those types of individuals is what's coming to an end. Okay, right, let's clarify. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse with contract, please. Thank you. Yeah, Six of Swords. It's time to move on from something or someone, as I was saying. Now, obviously, that's not going to resonate for absolutely all of you, okay? It's only going to resonate with some of you. It's only going to resonate with those Scorpios who know full well that they have been putting into either situations or other people where it was all one-sided, right? That's the only group of Scorpios that's going to resonate for, okay? So don't try and force anything to fit with your situation when it might not be your message, okay? But there is a contract here that is ending. It could be a career contract that's ending, and now it's time for you to move on to something new, something that's more spiritually engineered type career, okay? The universe is wanting to work with you, but they're not going to be able to work with you. You're supposed to be some kind of healer, some kind of teacher, some kind of spiritual, knowledgeable individual. The universe wants to work with you on that, but they're saying they're not going to be able to if you're still holding on to these old contracts that have long since served their purpose. Okay, so I'm speaking to someone here who's like a 9-to-5 soulless corporation type job, right? That's who I'm speaking to there. Or someone who has been giving to a relationship with another person and they're just being used, you know? A lot of Scorpio people do get used. A lot. And so that's going to be then a soul contract with people like that comes to an end. Okay. Right. Can you clarify patience for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Is that reverse? Yeah, they're saying yeah. The Empress in reverse. to clarify patience. And you've got the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Empress in reverse. That's like, if that was to describe an individual, that would be someone that's very domineering, very smothering. It's kind of like a helicopter parent type energy. It's come out to clarify patience though, so I feel that this is about growth and no growth, right? Time to release the old urgency and look at things with a clearer perspective. Don't try to force your will on only the one option. Let go of let go of anxieties and be flexible. Have you been open to receive, Scorpio? Because an Empress in reverse can also indicate that you've been inaccessible, you've been out of reach. I'm getting a side message also, where a tiny, tiny handful of you have had issues in the past with your spiritual gifts, with showing the world your spiritual gifts, and then this issue with money blocks because of an overbearing mother or mother figure who may or may not be a Libra, a Taurus, or a Pisces. But again, that's not going to resonate for absolutely all of you, okay? You've got something going on. If that is your message, then you've got something going on with that mother or mother figure, where they're being put through a very harsh lesson at this point in time. For the rest of you, this is about spirits wanting for you to change up your energy and to be in the vibe of receptivity, okay? Because it's time for you to receive from spirit. It's time for you to receive from the universe. And you see you've got this receptacle with the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. So it's a block, again, a block. Receptacle, feminine energy, receptacle, both in reverse. There's a message here about your subconscious is stopping you from receiving your spiritual gifts, which includes financial rewards as well and brand new beginnings in the physical reality. Okay. So be open and be ready to receive. I'm here, I'm present, I'm ready to receive. Okay, that's going to be someone's affirmation or mantra. I'm here, I'm present, I'm open to receive. Thank you, Spirit, thank you, Universe. Okay. Can you clarify harmony, please, for Scorpio? Clarify harmony. Thank you. The King of Coins. Yeah. Beautiful. Abundance, stability, security, long term. Some of you, again, for those of you who are interested in pursuing a relationship with another individual, that's absolutely fine. If that is your thing, then you're coming into a relationship that is going to last you a very long time with an individual who is very strong, very independent, a good provider. You're also a good provider, but this is someone who's your equal, basically. Okay, that's why it's to clarify harmony. Because it's someone who is on your page, that they're on your level. Can you clarify patience and planning for Scorpio, please? Thank you. The Five of Cups. And also, do you like my cute little sticker? It's for the YouTube's AI specifically, because they've got a massive issue at the moment with the boobies. I don't know why. So I just put cheeky stickers all over them. I just thought that would give someone a laugh. Right. Patience and planning, the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is an emotional loss or an emotional lack. Normally comes out when someone's feeling regretful. Two of Swords. The plot thickens. Two of Swords for the Five of Cups. Huh. I'm hearing that somebody didn't give you the time of day when they really should have. And now they're feeling this emotional loss, this emotional lack. Tell us more about this energy. Five of Cups, Two of Swords, patience and planning what's going on. That's a lot. The Eight of Coins, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups and the Moon. I think someone's secretly watching you here, Scorpio, watching you from the sidelines. It's someone who acted like they didn't have the time of day for you before in the past. And now they're living with their own regrets. They see you doing something here within a community or for a community. Working hard. Okay, Page of Swords with that. I feel that this person is hiding in the shadows within a certain community that you're within. Hiding under an alias. Kind of creepy. What else for that, please? With the Eight of Coins and the Patience of Planning, you could be coming up with new business ideas. You recognise that something's not gonna come quick, or it's not gonna come easy. The Knight of Wands. It's very quick. You could be planning on travelling here, and that's going to require patience and planning. It's under the shadow side, the devil energy. That devil energy is never too far away, is it? I know that that's a metaphor for some of you. Clarify wisdom, please. The Six of Wands and the Magician. Manifesting good, manifesting greatness. Coming into your victory also. Sharing your wisdom and being a positive influence on others around you so that they can then tap into their own magician energy the same way that you've been. Clarify authority, please. Thank you. The Three of Wands. It's expansion. And the Two of Coins. Balance. Okay, Scorpio, you could be tempted to take too much on at one time. They're saying avoid spreading yourself out too thin. You got karma, which is judgment. Listening to your higher self, living your true life calling. I feel there's someone here, Scorpio, that's watching you from the shadows, wishing that they could do what it is that you're doing, wishing that they had your abilities, your influence, your power. Your power. Who is that person, please? Thank you. Four of Coins, High Priestess and the High Priest. And the Page of Coins at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel that that's strictly malicious energy, okay? For a tiny handful of you, there could be someone malicious watching you from the shadows, wishing that they had what you had and, you know, plotting on ways of how to take it, including your spiritual gifts. But for the majority, I feel that this is like someone saying, I'm a fan of your work. Okay, because your High Priest and your High Priestess, in the eyes of the universe, these two are already married to each other. They're spiritual counterparts to each other, okay? That's like divine feminine, divine masculine. This is the rules and the law as according to the universe. So spiritual law, spiritual rules, and then you've got the high priest, which is the laws and rules as written by man in the earthly plane. So you got spiritual law, man-made law, as a couple, and then the Four of Coins, which normally is the card of a miser, but I'm not getting selfish energy off of this one. I'm getting someone who is being really, really careful. Someone who is worried about being taken advantage of. I feel that that's you, Scorpio. I feel that you're concerned about you being taken advantage of. It's being conservative, trying to conserve what you have. Page of Coins is a student. You could be taking on a student. You could be taking someone on under your wing. You could be teaching them what you know. The only thing that I'm concerned about with that kind of energy, Scorpio, is someone else putting you on a pedestal. Okay. Because, to be honest with you, nobody should be putting anyone else on a pedestal. Alright? Everyone should be open to this fair, balanced, equal exchange without the need to put anyone else on a pedestal. Everyone can teach everyone else new things. Everybody's got the ability to teach other people new things. Right, let me see. Just the one. In my dreams, I find my answers. Okay, let's take a look. Number 20. Okay, what is real and what is unreal? What are the awake state and the dream state, and what state is guiding and leading you? In the awake state, the mix of the subconscious, the conscious, and the intuitive mind all work together, and sometimes we're more led by one than the other. When we move beyond the subconscious and the instinctive mind, moving into the conscious and logical mind, we're aware of the present moment. When moving beyond the conscious mind into the intuitive state, we're no longer attached to what we hear and see, but rely on in the inner world. Our dream state leaves an imprint on our minds, especially on an intuitive level, since we can't always remember our dreams. The other reality is a dream state which infuses and synergizes with the current dimension, merging many layers. Have you got caught up in linear thinking and have become more attached to the reality of this dimension of yourself? It can lead to a feeling of being stuck and not knowing the answers and what path to take. Moving into a more intuitive flow can help you find the answers in your dreams right now. So they're saying to keep a dream journal. Yeah, you could be having a lot of really profound and intense dreams at this point in time, Scorpio. So it says not only to keep a dream journal, but to start consciously asking your dreams for answers before going to bed and intentionally seek guidance through this practice. Yeah. So connect more with your dream world. What else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? Oh, that one. Soak up the present moment. Are you dehydrated of life? When you're on the constant not-so merry-go-round, you don't experience the profound bliss to be had right here and right now. So stop fucking about, sit your ass down and live in the present moment. Enjoy the rewards of what you have sown. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Scorpio, like literally you've got so many gifts and blessings that's coming in here that rightfully belongs to you. But for whatever reason, that there's some kind of subconscious programming that is keeping you blocked from your good luck, from your good fortune, okay? There could be like, again, for a tiny, tiny handful of you, there could be like a mother wound there that's needing acknowledged, okay? And worked through and processed and then released. Interesting. Well, that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I just genuinely hope that that has helped out somebody, okay? If you did resonate with that reading, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That's going to help to keep you engaged with the channel, but it'll also help to push the message out to others who are needing to hear it as well, okay? Personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely new year, and I will see you in the new one. In the new read in the new year. All right, bye.